All right, we're going live again today on this fine Wednesday, and I hope everybody's doing well. I have my big gulp here, and I'm ready to go. And I got some chicken nuggets. Hey, Gabbo. The only thing I don't like, Speedway chicken nuggets, I think they leave them under the lamp for quite a while. So they're very hard to bite down on. Hey, Wes. We got Via VHS in the house. Hey, Wes. Hope you're doing well, my man, my friend. Hey, Grief World. Yeah, but these are hard to... Yeah, we need to retitle it to the Speedway Streams. But I know if I change it to that, then if I come back here tomorrow and stream at the same time, they're going to kick me off the property. And then we're going to have to retitle it again. Now, I don't think they care. You know, I'm over to the side over here, so they don't, you know. Yeah, I did hear about that. Apparently, we're getting a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2. And test audiences say that, you know, people were jumping out of their seats. I'll believe it when I see it. Can everybody hear me okay? You watch the Marvels? Well, didn't they say the same thing about the reboot when it came out back in 2021? That, you know, it's gory, it's got more fights. Okay, Nate, okay. Hey, Nate. I don't think we've ever talked to Nate, or we may have, and I can't remember. Maybe on a hangout or something. I can't remember if we have or not. Yeah, I heard about the Mortal Kombat collection. That's pretty cool. Now, is there any word about the TMNT Arrow video release? Or when that's coming out? I mean, I saw that little tease. I would like to know, like, you know, if there's a release date for that. A long time ago? Yeah, I keep thinking about maybe you were a guest on one of the streams. Well, the only reason why I'm asking about Ninja Turtles is because I follow this Facebook page and suddenly I'm starting to see behind the scenes pictures that I've never seen before. So I don't know if that's part of the, you know, maybe special features for this Arrow video release. I don't know. Like, is there more to that? Because I'm seeing pictures that I've never seen before of the first movie, like behind the scenes stuff. And speaking of, for people that you know, if you like minute by minute podcasts, which were kind of a fad a few years ago, but I've been enjoying Ninja Turtle Minute. Like, the podcast has been over for a while, but I didn't know they were making a new Cat in the Hat movie. I understand grief. Now the microphone is right here, so I don't know if it's okay or if it's too loud or whatever. Yeah, they definitely need to do Mortal Kombat. Hey, Mr. D-Man. They should have done Mortal Kombat reboot back in 2017. So why do you think that? Like, I mean, I can imagine it being a little bit better, but is there a specific reason? Do I think the new Brad Pitt movie will flop? Maybe. I don't say that in a way that I don't look forward to it, but I just have a feeling it's not going to be like a Top Gun Maverick. I mean, it looks interesting and fun, but I don't know. Sorry about that. I got like chicken stuck in my teeth. I'm not really excited for Superman. All right, I got it. I did see like a new preview for Superman, and I just don't know. Nicholas Hoult, he's a good actor, but he is in no way intimidating as Lex Luthor. That's just me. He's good in other stuff, but I can't really buy him as Lex Luthor. I don't think the new Superman's going to be bad, but I think the whole vibe of the film, they're trying to make it too much like Guardians, and I'm just not a fan of that. Oh, that's cool, Scotty. I hope you get your situation sorted out, but again, I'm sorry about the car. Man, shit. Ugh. Yeah, so I had like a cold a couple of weeks ago, and I still have like a little leftover sniffles. So if I do that, I should have grabbed some napkins. But should have Michael Bay directed a Doom movie? I don't know about that. They were going to have Michael Bay direct a Superman movie. I can't imagine what that would have looked like. Yeah, the guy's name is Corn Sweat. It's already a red flag. But in 5 years, they're going to reboot Superman again, and the new Superman's last name is going to be like Johnny Carrot Top. Johnny Carrot Piss. It's going to be not David Cornsweat, the new Superman in 5 years when they reboot it. His name's going to be Timmy Cabbage Pits. Timmy Cabbage shit. Timmy Cabbage Piss. Timmy Lettuce. I fucking don't know. Nah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, Scotty. Yeah, because I haven't seen the Mortal Kombat. I think I watched the Mortal Kombat reboot probably like 4. I remember seeing it in the theater, and I remember watching it at home on streaming not too long after. Was it R-rated? I can't remember. I remember some of the gore in that film, but yeah. Anywho. Yeah, Jack Puffernutter. Well, we know Chad Cancelton, would be a good Superman. Or he might, better yet, he might try to cancel Superman because he's white. Rob Zombie's Superman, I can't even imagine. It was R-rated, but the gore was overshadowed by shitty editing and Cole. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yep. Here's a question, Gabo. So, like, for the second Mortal Kombat, I know you don't really look forward to it, and you don't have any high expectations whatsoever, but is there something that, and I know we haven't seen a trailer yet, but if you had to pick one thing that maybe could, maybe the film might have some kind of merit, what do you think can come, would come out of it? What good thing do you think could come out of the second movie that is maybe slightly better than the first? Damn it. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, of course I'll see the trailer, but there's nothing about it that really excites me. I mean, I've seen a couple of good movies this year. And like I said before in my last stream, I've seen more newer films this year than I have in the past 5 years or more. You can't wait for Superman? That's cool. Yeah, they should have gotten James Wan or Gareth Evans. Well, I think Superman will be slightly better than Fantastic Four. I mean, I don't know what to say because, like, I'm sure I'll go see both movies. But like I said, every year, whenever there's a comic book film, usually my brother will get tickets. So, hey, free ticket to go see a movie. Yeah, I'll go. But I'm not really excited for Superman. I'm not that excited for Fantastic Four. So I know I have a feeling that I'll eventually see them, but I'm not excited at all. I'm not looking forward to it. The new Jurassic World movie, I like that they're going more in a horror direction. They're taking a different direction with the tone. But there's been so many of those movies. Like, what is this, part 7, part 8? Can we just stop? Yeah, Mark Dacascos would have been good. So a little bit of an update. I will be starting a new job on the 25th. I will be going back to UPS in the morning, 5 days a week. Basically what I was doing before, about 5 years ago, where I was loading the mail trucks. And I'm going to try to get back on to driving again if I can, because I've done it before, and hopefully it won't take me as long to get back up to that point. But so I'm going to have to do that in the mornings, and then, still work at my other job a little bit during the day. Because, loading the mail trucks is only a few hours, so I have to do something else part-time. But, yeah, so, yeah, like I said, there's a lot going on in the next few weeks. Because at first, like, I had filled out the application with the UPS on Sunday. And then when I was about to complete the application, they said, oh, that position's been filled. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me early on, or, whatever. But they texted me a little bit ago saying that I got the job. So yeah, I'm gonna work 2 jobs, but and I'm still gonna, like I said, I'm gonna work at my regular job for a little bit in the afternoons. But yeah, so. And then, next weekend, going to Georgia. Rosanna and I will be going to Georgia for a little trip. So, and, moving, which hopefully we're going to be moved in by mid-July. And we don't know where yet, but, so there's a lot going on right now, a lot coming up, and anywho. Well, I mean, my wealth, I don't have a lot of wealth right now. I'm still paying bills and stuff. With going back to UPS, it was something that I didn't plan. Like, it's only recently that I've been wanting to go back and take another crack at it. I mean, so, yeah, I mean, I'm not by any means wealthy. I, like the regular job I have right now, pays all right. And, I mean, it's basically, it's two part-time jobs. I mean, it's two jobs, but yeah, if you want to say that. Um, and so I'll be doing UPS in the mornings from like 4:30 to 9, and then go work at my regular job from like 11 to 3. So yeah, I know what you mean, Scotty. But the only thing I will, I've been saving money and stuff, but yeah. Anywho, my eyes are so fucking dry. They've been dry all day. And I don't have a cold or anything. It's just, well, I think I did have a cold like 2 weeks ago. And I think it's just kind of, there's just, there's something going around. I have no idea. And it's, I still have a little bit of sniffles in my eyes. So I apologize if I look weird or if I'm doing this a lot. I promise it's not drugs. Hey, Sean. Hey, Toxic Angel. Not much. Just doing a live stream here for a little bit. I got out of work like 20 minutes ago, and I have an hour to kill, so I figured, do a stream here. The topic for today, it's anything you want to ask or talk about, discuss. There's no topic per se. Oh, Scotty, I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew. I know you did ask that question, so I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew. Brian Wilson passed? I didn't know that. It's funny because a coworker of mine went to go see the Beach Boys this past weekend. She was telling me about seeing them on Monday. Or no, she saw the Beach Boys play this past weekend, and I think I mentioned Brian Wilson's name just a couple of days ago. I had no idea. Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew provides a lot of good caffeine. I drink this in the morning. Scotty, I go by here and I refill this up. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, so this is my coffee. I don't do energy drinks. I don't do coffee. So I just refill this up, and sometimes I get it for free. So The chicken nuggets are okay, but the thing is, I think they leave them under the lamp for a little bit, or a little bit longer than they should, and they get too hard to bite down on. They don't taste bad, but I think they're just a little bit too hard for me. I haven't seen Ballerina. Now, I got off at work at 3, and I actually got off of work at about 2:50. Came here at the gas station and got myself a drink, and I started streaming. But I only go for an hour because I have to pick up Rosanna here at 4:30. So I have an hour to kill, and I want to stick around and so I can go get her and stuff. Oh no, they're cooked. The chicken nuggets are cooked, but they're just too hard. They're too, they're just a bit too hard. And I'm going to turn this off for a little bit. Am I interested in seeing Ballerina? I'm good. I mean, I don't have a lot of interest. I mean, I've heard good things about the movie, but I'll wait. I don't think we have a Freddy's. Or I might be wrong on that. I think there is a Freddy's around here, but I've never been to it. Because I know there was a Freddy's back in Rocky Mount. That sounds like a good lunch. What are my thoughts on How to Train Your Dragon live remake? I haven't seen the original. I haven't seen the animated film, so I really don't have any opinion on it. The Megan sequel comes out soon. I didn't see the first one. Yeah, I'm going to stop getting these nuggets because, I mean, they're cooked, but they leave them too long underneath the lamp and they get too hard and shit. Yeah, I finished working. Like I said, I have a regular job and, I've been getting off at 3. I work 8-hour shifts. And so, when, I just come here for a little bit and stream until I have to go pick up Rosanna from work. Wildman Beyond. Wildman in the house. Yeah, I think where I used to live, there is a Freddy's, but I've never been to Freddy's. Well, I've never seen it, Sean, so, I mean, I'm not saying it's, I just never seen it, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. Yeah, I did see that too. Wow, man, uh, I'm just not really excited. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like the new Superman, he might be good, but I think the film looks like it has bigger problems going. It just seems like it wants to be a Guardian so much. I don't think Nicholas Hoult, he's a good actor, but I don't think he is at all intimidating as Lex Luthor. I haven't seen the Doom movies. I haven't seen um, any of the newer Dune films. Okay, I have to check them out. I've never read the Dune books. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of Lex too. We need a break from the standard antagonists. Yeah, Batman Forever, I think it's already celebrated its 30th or it's about to. Yeah, I don't. That seems to be the thing now, Wild Man. The thing is, how many times can you. Yeah, do I think Nicholas Hoult will be better than Jesse Eisenberg's Lex? Yeah, but that's not saying much. From what I gather in the preview, I don't think he's just. He doesn't. I don't know what it is like. That for one, I'm tired of Lex Luthor. Two, why does it seem like in the past couple of Superman films they've hired somebody to play Lex that just doesn't invoke fear? Or, like, to me, there hasn't been a good Lex Luthor since. I mean, I love Gene Hackman. Michael Rosenbaum was a good Lex. But I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't have anything really to say about the new Superman. And I can't really go off on a rant here in the parking lot of Speedway because I haven't seen the film yet. Yeah, rest in peace, Gene Hackman. Oh, I forgot about Kevin Spacey. I don't think he was terrible, but that's a whole nother topic. And apparently he's trying to work on making a comeback, and I'm like, no. Yeah, Billy Zane. Billy Zane would have been good. Billy Zane would have been a good choice. No, Kevin Spacey's not coming back as Lex. But apparently Kevin Spacey is working on coming back, like, to Hollywood. Supposedly, but I hope not. I was not a fan of Jared Leto's Joker, but apparently now he's in trouble. Yeah, happy birthday to Clint Eastwood. Jared Leto's Joker was a joke. No pun intended. With his grills, his body tattoos. To me, he's the worst Joker. Yeah, Billy Zane, I think, deserved more of a chance. Apparently, Jared Leto's in trouble for touching women, allegedly. I mean, you can read about it. It's out there. I'm not surprised. Jared Leto has always been a fishy character, and that's putting it lightly. All the stuff that happened on the set of Suicide Squad, and it's not a surprise. It's not a shock. The guy's a fucking weirdo. Hey, Preminator. Do I get any crackhead comments on my channel? Not as much, because I'm not really doing as much. I mean, it's really over the past over the past few months or so or more. It's just been mainly live streams. I haven't uploaded or have done any pre-recorded stuff in over 4 months, and I mean, that's going to change, soon. But stuff just happens, work and being in a relationship, and but also I haven't really had the space to do as much stuff. And again, that's going to change, soon. I'll be moving, and but yeah, maybe I'll get the occasional comment, but I don't really pay any attention to it. It doesn't ruin my day or anything like that. Where am I moving? Well, we're going to live in the same area, but we're going to find a house. And yeah, because where I'm at right now, we have very little room, and there's 4 of us in one house. So in the next few weeks, or sooner than that, we're going to find a bigger place, and I can get my desktop over, computer, and I can bring all of that over, and I can do more on the computer and stuff like that. So, that's another reason why, and I've said this before, I haven't really have done much, video wise, because all of that stuff is, and it's an hour drive away. So, I have not seen Invincible. What are my thoughts on this new F1 movie with Brad Pitt? It looks like fun, but I mean, I'll just wait. I mean, there's nothing that makes me want to go see anything in a theater right now. I mean, it just kind of, You know, I'm sure it'll be a good movie. I like Brad Pitt. I'm a Brad Pitt fan, but I'm not really excited for anything right now. Right now. I haven't seen The Boys, but I know people have talked about it. I still haven't been to a drive-in. It's on my bucket list. Hey, Ruben. Hope you're doing well. Am I too young to ever be? How old do you think I am, Toxic Angel? I mean, anybody, no matter what age, I think you would, like a drive-in. Subtract 10 years. Yep, it is a drink from Speedway. I got a Diet Mountain Dew. Almost 36. I'll be 36 in 3 months, which is hard to believe. Well, I mean, there is a drive-in around here, but I just haven't been to it. Maybe maybe in the fall. Because in the summer, North Carolina, Gabo, you know what I'm talking about? It gets hot. It gets freaking hot. Hey, Ali. I'm going to turn the car back on. Well, I think with Toxic Angel, um, I think when I had that little audio hiccup in the last live stream, my Bluetooth was connected. So for the live stream, I turned off the Bluetooth, and hopefully, it won't crap out again. It's something to do with the Bluetooth, your phone being connected to the car. So I just turned it off before I went live. But yeah, I have a Toyota Corolla 21. Let me show you. Yeah, so it's got the little screen and stuff. It's got backup camera. Have a good one, Scotty. The VPN? What's that? Okay, I've heard of VPN. Yeah, the long hair has been gone since like 2014. Because I had long hair in like the summer of that year, 2014. It was like maybe down to here or whatever. But it was starting to like thin out up here a little bit and not really grow as long as I wanted to. So I think in August of that year, I decided to, shave it off or, cut it short. So my hair's been short the last 11 years. Rosanna's doing fine. She's at work, but she'll be getting off soon. Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to Gene Hackman and his wife. Yeah, I heard about that, Ruben. Well, I heard it from the live stream. I had no idea, but just the other day, Monday, I was talking to one of my coworkers because one of my coworkers went to go see the Beach Boys. And I think I mentioned about Brian Wilson. that he wasn't playing anymore, for that band. So that's weird. So rest in peace, Brian Wilson. I've heard of Sly Stone, but I haven't heard their music. Did you know that John Stamos is from Greek descent? I can believe it. Now Rebecca Romaine wants none of that Greek yogurt. I'm joking. I know they're doing that John Candy documentary. I think it's already in the can, and it's going to come out this fall. I haven't heard anything about the Ernest documentary or Police Academy documentary. Yes, I think the John Candy documentary has already been made, but it's not going to come out until like September. That's what I heard. I saw Ryan Reynolds put up a post about it. Yeah, I've seen Heathers. It's a good movie. Favorite John Candy film? Probably Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yeah, I look forward to that John Candy documentary. I can understand that. I mean, I like Ryan Reynolds, but I think his shtick has gotten old. But I'm going to go on for like a few more minutes here, so ask away. For the longest time, I would say like Planes and Trains was my favorite. But now I'm between that and The Great Outdoors, because I grew up on The Great Outdoors and, watched that quite a bit back in the day. Well, apparently, wow, man, that case has been dropped. That's what I heard. Yeah. Whatever case, I don't really know the details, but something to do with Blake Lively and that actor Justin Baldoni on the set of that movie they did. It was a big case. I did see Rambo Raff put up a video where he did a rant on documentaries. I haven't watched it yet. Is Blake Lively the next Amber Turd? I don't think so. But let's do like 2 more questions, and then I'm gonna get ready and head out. I have to go pick up my lady. The Van Halen brothers. I love Motorhead. Is there a movie that you're planning to see soon? In a theater, not really. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm just kind of... There is one film that was requested, but that will come up soon. But there's nothing new I look forward to. There's nothing I'm excited for. I mean, honestly, I can wait for a lot of this stuff to hit streaming. I mean, I can wait. Oh, it's a work t-shirt. So, I mean, there's, you know. But, you know, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you to everybody for dropping by. And it was fun to chat for a little bit. Louie's doing good. So I was supposed to pick up Louie real quick for an appointment. And I was trying to get him into the cat carrier, and he wasn't having it. So I was gonna get Louie sooner, but I'm gonna wait until I move, and then we'll get him. But anywho, again, thank you to everybody for dropping by, and we will come back with another stream this week. But I will see you guys later.